So, ladies and gentlemen, uh, let's look at a few cases. Okay, so cases we scanned yesterday, such as cases related to this and to fixing those prices. Okay, fixing those prices. And then also fixing the border issues, okay, the border which has been blocked there, those 5 countries issues, okay. So as we said, yeah, is the policies different well recognized. We protect that areas in the middles, okay. So on which the area is left as equatorial, and then because of this kind of rivaling cases, because of this kind of campaign, because of this kind of elections, there it happened to be this one, it happened to be problems, okay, between the parties, Equatorian parties, and then the SPLAs, who they said SPLA says they're the one relieving even the educations, relieving even the food, everything. So they say they are the one who stand as a UN. So if they say they are the one who stand as those things, and then the education price there went up, okay, on which, as we said, we put those guys in the middle, and then what we know, we have our education price there before, okay. As soon as the policy is Sudan, this area here is Sudan, the education there is still maybe because the map is still reading South Sudan there, but in the long runs, it will no longer reach South Sudan. You will see South Sudan will move to the middle, okay, no border. So that will be Equatorial Sudan there, and then Sudan, okay. Shadowing that, giving the education back to Sudan will enable the Sudanese back with their previous tuition fees. I say primary 7, they are normal studying for free, okay. That is a free educations for children, okay. For high schools, I think they have a fee there, which they're saying 10,000 per terms, okay, or less than 10,000 per terms, and then on which some students may qualify for bursaries, they may qualify for sponsorship, and then they qualify for government co-op. Okay, there is what they call government co-op, and then UN co-op or NGO co-op. Okay, because some students, they go to NGOs office, and then they volunteer there. Okay, they do small jobs, and then they give them, okay, they retain those small jobs which they did there. The NGOs goes to the schools, negotiate on the particular students, and then they have their price reduced. Okay, capability of those, you may find that the really school fees is 10,000 per terms. Okay, there are 3 terms, that is roughly 30,000 for any students there. Okay, so let's say that is a Tori area, and that is Capoeira, which is complaining of the school fees, because when we see they put one child is $300 US, that is roughly 1 million. The Sudanese pound. They are looking at 1 million Sudanese pound or Ugandan shillings. So that is roughly a lot of money there. Okay, if we use Kenya, that is roughly more than that 30,000 Kenyan shillings. Is very, very expensive. So is way beyond controls. Okay, so we are seeing is the best is different. We have that one recognized, and then we will see is different. Putting the fee at 10,000 as it used to be 10,000 by students per terms, and then 3 terms, guess that is 30,000. Even in Uganda, that will be 30,000. Okay, so in Kenya, I think mostly Kenya, I don't know high schools if there is a school fee there they are collecting. Even in the primary schools, they don't collect money. I think they may say let the child bring addition. Bring some kind of change, but I don't know if it's really there. But when you see on high schools, because the unit fee is there, unit fee, we cannot say much about unit fee. Unit fee is 25,000, I guess. So if there is change or no change, I don't know. That's 25,000. That is every 5 years. I mean every 4 years. Okay. Let's say every 4 years, that's 25,000 you pay for one student. So that is regards, and if this you are on the on co-op, and then they may co-op the UNEP sometimes. Okay, they will let you pay 10, and then they pay the 15. Okay, so there you look at the 15 off, and then you pay 10. So vis-a-vis, that is dependabilities of that areas which has a school board issued if it's students, younger students. They are a little bit behind, they won't help. So that is the least helps we can provide, okay, to support those students in the schools, okay, embark their educations and then fulfill the educations, get them understand, okay, in the schools. Majorly also on areas such as market price, we really scanned there. You can see we happen to put some product, okay, product labels. We talk of the other one very much, but we will only resolute, you know, some areas which has confusions. As those price we found is tied down by the KK operators, and then by the motorcycles operators. That is, they call it Bora Bora, Kampala Bora Boras, and then Kampala City Bora Boras, and then Nairobi City's Bora Bora. Okay, they are the one who did that jobs there. Okay, they are the one who is really behind that case there. So if we look there, we may say, yeah, their job and their purpose is maybe to ensure, okay, to ensure they at least the city, that city there which is there, they know, because they have to terminate all the boroboras away from the street operating the business, and then the KKs should be removed away from the city operation, because we know we left no KKs, no boroboras there operating very much. We know those bicycle people, they turn their bicycle to boroboras if it's motorcycles, and then we are seeing the cities was still congested, so bicycle effort is very slow, and then borobora is a little bit there. I think if they place those motorcycles replacing the bicycle people, and then because let's say the normal call borobora also, they may take you 500, right? So I don't know if the motorcycle is faster, and then you use this one, you use the taxi, city taxi, and then you go 10, okay? I mean you go 100, I mean 200, okay? 200 you go 300, okay? Directions, let's say from within this one, if you go from Arua Park to Luero, you go for 500. Or less than 500, 300, you pay 300 with a taxi. So now, or you pay 1,000 there, okay? Okay, so going from here to there, you pay that much, and then now, if they found the taxi is delaying, and then what about they are a little bit faster, and then they have more customers. This is where maybe the price is battling. Maybe their fee is not really there. They have to adjust, because for us we don't know. Okay, about the border borders motorcycles. We don't know about those peoples, how much they are really charging. So we do not use, and we don't know. So we are is not is not safe for us. We don't want to use it. So what I know is edition the rule want, and then they know is edition the other guy is charging, not like what the taxi people they're charging. Mine, I'm used to taxi. I know, because I sit there with many people, and then I'm going there. This is my destinations. I pay on the destinations. Okay, so I know from Arua Park, if I'm going to Masindi, I will pay 8,000. Okay, from Arua Park to Masindi, 8,000 by taxi. That is roughly 230 kilometers from Arua Parks. So 230 kilometers from Arua Parks. If I'm going within less than 1 kilometers or less than 5 kilometers, I'm doing less than 500 with the taxi drivers. Okay, to get to my home's area, to get to my destinations, which is less than 5 kilometers. So that is the least I know. It's very faster for me than using the border people. So I don't use border. So I know if it come to borders, I do my own. I do my own decision. I borrow this guy bicycle, and then I go by myself. That's what I know. So if the guy there doesn't know, and then doesn't do, and then yeah, that could be the other guy. You should fire the border people. Maybe they said they're faster. Okay, and then they're charging more than the taxi, so the price could be there hidden. So because the housemates, you have your child, you send your child to go to the market and then buy for you sweet potatoes. You pay for sweet potato 500, and then the childs get there, you give to the childs 5,000 for the sweet potatoes, and then you want the sweet potatoes 500. So after they reach there, they scattered all the money. The money came back at 500. So you ask, you want the money. So where do you expect the money goes? The money was scattered within the journeys they were taking. So that could be the duration. So think about the reasons. If you lend someone the hand and then to go and support you from shopping, so they scatter the money from there. That could be the reason. So this is to do about the price. That is when you have someone negotiating for you. That's when the price normally goes and then goes and then goes. And then even whatever you watch from some other people comedies, you may see this guy is there telling the other one, I need this much for transport. Waste this much money for the transport. So everything doesn't work. So that is overview an ideal cases for many peoples like you, like whoever. And then if you think that this is not a solution, and then what are required solutions there, you should be maybe maybe you deal with the issue, and you deal with what we have. Okay, the taxi, and then the bus. Okay, the airlines, which is regularly there, and then you gonna kekes, you gonna the motorcycles. So maybe they're the one charging, and then they're the one who wastes the money. So if you use the bicycles, people also is a waste. Yeah, they waste your money there. And then the guy is using the energy to carry you. So that's why the motorcycle is a little bit faster. And then the keke is three tires, and then it's wasting the street. Why can't they use 4 tires for such kind of vehicles? No technologies is a waste. They should put them all in the garbage and then burn them away. So who is doing that orders? They said, yeah, this is the A and B. The constructions, most recent 3D peoples came with those kind of technologies. They dumped those things online on their construction site. When they get there to renovate their homes, to remodel their homes, to put the AC, and then to put other bedrooms, extend the bathrooms on their mansions, and then they found those things there. Okay, and then on the project, and then they happen to pull them all to the street and then to be used anyhowly. That's why you see them a lot there. So how to bend them away? You know, it's wasting the city energy event. It's wasting the fuel consumptions. It's a waste or waste. That's why the fuel price even doesn't balance. Because you found the whole money was hijacked by the motorcycles people, leaving the streets at barely to be borrowed by no fuels, no good fuel price. If you look there, a guy is challenging. This is 4,000 a liter for fuel. It's not saved. I don't say that. That is really 300 a liter for fuel. 600 a liter is the most much. That is the final consumers. If you are consuming from the factories resell them at 300. The other guy in the larger city sells at least 400, and then bring them to a town, sell them 500, and then the final consumers get it somewhere for 600. That is the least when the fuel is up. If the fuel is low, direct manufacturers sell them 200, 3, 4, and then a 5. That's the least we know from to the final consumers' capacities. Otherwise, that is what I can only suggest if it is the fixing of the price there. Of course, because I also recognize Ugandan police interact with the Kizza Besigye, the Dr. Kizza Besigye, and then they try to block him off from participating in these price reductions in Uganda. And then because this border of Sudan is a big case there, it needs us all the Equatorians, okay, communities, and the children and the youth to participate very much there, okay, alongside the border. If that is the border to Central Africa, which is Equatoria, DRC, which is Equatoria, Uganda, which is Equatoria, Kenya, which is Equatoria, Ethiopia, which is Equatoria, and then they should participate at least a lot, okay, to secure that source is in the middle. They defend it and then they protect. They come with the community meetings, and then they have to keep writing those minutes which they said that there are 50 reasons why they have to participate, and then that to keep that area blocked, because the guy has been a rebel, so if they are hindering the natures, they are participating fully, and then are blocking the people desires, people wants. It's not safe. Uganda is commercial country, so they know what a commerce stand for. Okay. So unlimited and unwanted. Okay. So there are things which you want unlimitedly, and there are things which you don't want, but still you need it. Okay. You need them the most in life, and then if you need them the most in life, or the other person need them the most in their life, and then of course you have to keep them there at their affordable price. That's what a commercial really stand for. Okay, so therefore they know they will do is this and work hard and then bring down the price. That's what they know. But it's good enough they release also Dr. Kizza Besigye yesterday, and then they went and participated, and then they were able to address a certain group of peoples. Okay, communicating to them a basic price, okay, which are hindering the nations. Okay, so if that is particularly because there, if you look why we are worried, that is 100 cases. I'm here seated, $100 cases. Okay, if you see Kenya is seated, that is $1,000 cases. 1,000 shillings cases. Uganda is 100,000 cases, 100K cases. Kenya is 1K cases. We are 100 only, so cases. So we don't, we know is this one. That is adjustment. If we are 100 cases, and then we happen also to bring some $100 cases there, and then the price. We show you the price there. The price is a little bit more affordable. If we say this is a laboratories addition sales for $5 or $4 or $7, and then it's more affordable, more reasonable. So then you can go claim I need them. I will buy when it's $800 or $1,000. It's not good things. Okay, so why can't you buy $4 and then go save your $1,000 in the bank? It's also a way of utilizing your money how you want it. We don't know. So computer is a computer. If they said, yeah, I offer you 50,000, and then you can of course go and serve them in the future as you want them to be saved in your bank account. So on overview, that is to do with what we critically observed from all the areas that need to be fixed. And then this is our fixing, because neglecting the areas that has a burden and that has created this mess, because we have to get the good people respond and then act, and then in a way that they will at least bring people more closer to each other, okay, and then coordinate the cell as it used to be normally. Because if we talk of this one, we talk of a matchbox. What about selling the matchbox? You sell one matchbox, this one 300 is not who is gonna buy. You wanna light, you wanna cook your food. That is the only all the systems there. It still is working. So maybe you're in the forest, you're in the farm, wherever you're using, you wanna light, smoke your tobacco, which one? Then yeah. So it depends upon. If we talk of this one, the fuel lighter, and then that is not easy sometimes to get them. Okay, so that's why people are normally using the regular matchbox, and then if they can afford it 50 or 100, then that's the least they get it. They have to moderate the fee at affordable fee levels. So on categories of categories, I think if it come to that, this one make you a sense. We talk of the school fee, we talk of the market, we talk of the border issues, we talk of the border school fees, and then how to get those exams, at least capture to that area. The other guy also put for us the QS. They says we have why are we bordering exams coming from two locations? Yeah, we said this is the River Nile, okay? Side of West, if we talk of West Equatoria exams coming from Moyo area. They're using Moyo area. Okay, the other entry is in Gulu entry, which is taking the entry to Magui site, okay, and then to Juba site, and then the other entries is coming from Kenya direct. That is it. They're using Turkana districts, okay, to get the exams to Capoeira regions, okay, to Tori regions, to help those students studying. So it's a long process because of the situation in the Kenya, the situation in Uganda. That is the price. So exams there turned very severe also in those Capoeira area, and then in the west in the Capoeira area, because exams there turned to be $300. They're saying, a guy say it's $300 per terms if you have no sponsorships. So he sponsor us. So exam is expensive, right? So if it's expensive, we have to ensure it's issued because of the mountain area, mountain valley. That is in Kidepo National Park, and the Kidepo Valley, which is the one blocking those areas. It make exam not easy to go to those areas from here. And then the cattle raiders cases, and then they're fearing the road is not safe there to bring the exam from Kampala. It's not accessible. That's why exam is going from where? From Kenya. If it's Kenya, Kenya there, I think price is very expensive still. They did not have a competitor from government side who will stand for them and bring things really low, okay, as it used to be. We know is a video is four shillings, but the things got worse and worse and worse there. So restaurant food, you are finding 7 shillings, 8 shillings. It's not easy there to be found. I guess so too. So if you see there, they are saying, what can a $5 get for you? $1. Those guys, they're thinking of eating with $1. So maybe their TV would not relate very much with them. That is a TV broadcasters. They're using TV systems to see the orders. So we cannot for sure lie too much there, but it does depends upon if you see the school fee there is very higher, and we are observing, we work there a lot, and then we see a lot. That could be the cases is where the cases is because of the fee you are seeing in the market, that the video programmers or the content creators, their creatings is the one creating those burdens. People observe from them, the foreigners or other foreigners observe from them, and then make it very difficult, okay, for particular people to moderate the sales. So vis-a-vis there, that is me, Wayne Hassan, as is it on.